One of my all-time favorite accessories in Windows, first appeared in Windows 7, is the snipping tool. Allows you to capture your screen, could be the entire screen, a window in that screen, or even a portion thereof. And I'm surprised how many people didn't even realize this existed back in Windows 7. We're going to take a look at it here in Windows 8. We'll start by going to the desktop, so click the desktop tile on your start screen. You can go down to the bottom on your taskbar and launch Internet Explorer and go to lynda.com. Next, we're going to go to new releases. Let's say we're interested in the new business releases. We see a list of items here and we want to share this with somebody. We can capture a portion of the screen, for example, and email it off to them, maybe as an attachment or right in the email. Let's look at some of the options now with the snipping tool. Press your Windows key on the keyboard to go back to the start screen. It's not one of the tiles you'll see here by default, but if it is a tool you're going to use often, why not add it here? I'm going to do that right now by right-clicking in the background. Now from the app bar, click All Apps, and in the Windows Accessories section, you'll find the snipping tool. Now before I click it, I'm going to right-click it to check it off. And now from the app bar at the bottom, I'm going to go all the way to the bottom left and click Pin to start. Now it'll be on my start screen, so I don't have to come here to access it. But since I'm here, I can click Snipping Tool right now. It does take me back to my old desktop environment. And you'll see a little window with a New button, a Cancel button, and Options. Click the drop-down arrow next to New to see the different options for what you can capture. A freeform snip means you'll click and drag with your mouse to capture any part of the screen using freeform. Or if you want a perfect rectangle, choose Rectangle Snip. Maybe you want the entire window. If there are many windows open, you can choose the window. Or capture the full screen. That's everything you see here, including the icons and the background on the desktop. Let's choose Rectangular Snip, the default. Now everything gets faded in the background, and it's just waiting for you to click and drag over the area you want to capture. I want to capture these latest releases, so I'm going to click and drag from the top left to the bottom right to get the latest 6 releases here at lynda.com. When you let go, a new window opens up for Snipping Tool where you'll see your capture. You can go to a new one if you want to try again, maybe didn't get it right. You could save this, copy it to your clipboard, and paste it in something else. A typical scenario might be you're looking at a software program and different screens and you want to capture the screen, maybe to add it as a graphic to learning materials you're creating in Microsoft Word, for example. We can also email this. Click the drop-down. Email it. It'll be part of your email message, or email it to a recipient as an attachment. Then we have some pen options here. So if you want to mark this up, choose the color that you want. I'm going to go with red pen. And I'm going to highlight something. I'm going to just point down to this one here. And that might be of interest to the person I'm about to send this off to. We can highlight areas with a highlighter. Click the highlighter and click and drag over the title maybe. And there's an eraser too if you want to erase any or all of the markup that you've added. I think I'll just take out that arrow. All I need is the highlighter. There we go. I'm ready to save this. I'm going to click the Save button. And you'll notice the default name is Capture, but we can click in front of that and add something. I'm going to type in LDC releases _ capture. You can also choose the file type you're going to save to, the typographic file, PNG. You might see that by default. Could be a GIF file, lower resolution but smaller file size. JPEG, better resolution, bigger file size. You also have single file HTML. I'm going to go to JPEG, and you'll see the date taken. And you'll also add tags if you wanted to. This can be added to your photos library, for example, in Windows 8. So let's click Save. It appears for me down on my desktop. That's the location selected. And now I have a capture. So I can go on to a new one. Other scenarios might include screenshots of programs or entire windows that you want to capture and add to courseware you might be creating in other programs. Copying and pasting works with the copy button and then the paste button in the application you're working with. So lots of scenarios where you might want to capture the screen. When you're done with the snipping tool, just close it up. Close up anything else you have here on your desktop. Let's press our Windows key to go back to the start screen. And that's a quick look at one of my favorite tools, the snipping tool.